Trivia Clips presents the ultimate Linkin Park trivia. Welcome to Trivia Clips. Today, we're testing your Linkin Park knowledge with 12 carefully crafted questions. Think you know everything about this legendary band? Answer these and prove you're a true fan. Let's go. 1. What year was Linkin Park formed and what was their original name? Option A, 1996. 0. Option B, 1999. Hybrid Theory. Option C, 2000. Meteora. And the answer is option A, 1996. 0. Did you know that before they were Linkin Park, the band went by Zero and struggled to land a record deal? Back then, their lineup included Mark Wakefield as the vocalist instead of Chester Bennington. The band recorded a 4-track demo, but due to a lack of success, Wakefield left, leading to the legendary addition of Chester. That change reshaped the band's identity and set them on a path to becoming one of the biggest rock acts of the 21st century. 2. What is the title of Linkin Park's debut album? Option A, Reanimation. Option B, Hybrid Theory. Option C, Meteora. And the answer is option B, Hybrid Theory. Did you know that Hybrid Theory was not only the name of their debut album, but also the band's name before they rebranded as Linkin Park? The album, which fused nu metal, electronic elements, and rap, became an instant classic. Selling over 30 million copies worldwide, it remains one of the best-selling debut albums in history. The emotional depth of songs like Crawling and In the End struck a chord with fans, cementing Linkin Park as the voice of a generation. 3. Which Linkin Park song won a Grammy Award? Option A, In the End. Option B, Crawling. Option C, Numb. And the answer is option B, Crawling. Did you know that Crawling won a Grammy for Best Hard Rock Performance in 2002? Chester Bennington once revealed that the song was particularly difficult for him to perform because it reflected his struggles with substance abuse and self-doubt. The track's haunting melody and raw lyrics made it one of Linkin Park's most emotional songs, and even years later, it remains a fan favorite at live performances and tribute concerts. 4. What is the name of the remix album Linkin Park released in 2002? Option A, Collision Course. Option B, Reanimation. Option C, Living Things. And the answer is option B, Reanimation. Did you know that Reanimation wasn't just a remix album, but a complete reimagining of Hybrid Theory? The project featured guest artists like Black Thought from The Roots and Jonathan Davis from Korn. Instead of simply remixing tracks, the band infused them with different genres, creating a fresh sound. This album proved Linkin Park's versatility and deep appreciation for collaboration. 5. What country inspired the name of the album Meteora? Option A, Greece. Option B, Japan. Option C, Mexico. And the answer is option A, Greece. Did you know that Meteora is named after a group of massive rock formations in Greece, home to ancient monasteries built on nearly inaccessible peaks? The band felt that the otherworldly and epic nature of these structures perfectly represented the grand, powerful sound they were aiming for with the album. It became one of their most successful releases, featuring hits like Somewhere I Belong and Numb. 6. What is the name of Mike Shinoda's side project? Option A, Dead by Sunrise. Option B, Fort Minor. Option C, Gray Days. And the answer is option B, Fort Minor. Did you know that Fort Minor allowed Mike Shinoda to fully embrace his love for hip-hop? Unlike Linkin Park, where he shared creative control, Fort Minor was his personal project, and he wrote, produced, and recorded everything himself. The hit single, Remember the Name, became an anthem for sports teams, fighters, and motivational content worldwide. 7. Which artist collaborated with Linkin Park on the Collision Course album? Option A, Eminem. Option B, Jay-Z. Option C, Korn. And the answer is option B, Jay-Z. Did you know that Collision Course was initially an experiment? Linkin Park and Jay-Z were both intrigued by the idea of blending rock and rap, and the project was so successful that it debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200. The mashup of Numb Encore even won a Grammy and became one of the most iconic genre-crossing tracks of the 2000s. 8. What was the lead single from Minutes to Midnight? Option A, Bleed It Out. Option B, What I've Done. Option C, Shadow of the Day. And the answer is option B, What I've Done. Did you know that What I've Done marked a major shift in Linkin Park's sound? With Minutes to Midnight, they moved away from nu metal and toward a more alternative rock style. This track was used in Transformers, 2007, and became one of their biggest mainstream hits. 9. Which song was featured in Transformers, 2007? Option A, Numb. Option B, What I've Done. Option C, New Divide. And the answer is option B, What I've Done. Did you know that after the success of What I've Done, Linkin Park was personally invited by Transformers director Michael Bay to create a theme song for the sequel? That song was New Divide, and it became another blockbuster hit. 10. What is the name of the tour Linkin Park created? Option A, Project Revolution. Option B, Ozfest. Option C, Warped Tour. And the answer is option A, Project Revolution. Did you know that Project Revolution was one of the first major tours to mix rock and hip-hop? The lineup included artists like Snoop Dogg, Korn, and My Chemical Romance, proving Linkin Park's influence beyond just rock music. 11. What was Linkin Park's final studio album with Chester Bennington? Option A, 1,000 Suns. Option B, One More Light. Option C, The Hunting Party. And the answer is option B, One More Light. Did you know that One More Light was a deeply personal album with lyrics reflecting themes of loss and vulnerability? After Chester's passing, the title track became an emotional tribute for fans worldwide. Ice 12. What was the name of Linkin Park's first live album? Option A, Live in Texas. Option B, Road to Revolution. Option C, Underground 9.0. And the answer is option A, Live in Texas. Did you know that Live in Texas was recorded during their Meteora tour and captured their electrifying energy on stage? It remains one of the best-selling live rock albums. How many did you get right? Tell us your score in the comments. Are you a Linkin Park master or do you need a refresher? Let's keep the conversation going. What's your favorite Linkin Park song? Don't forget to subscribe to Trivia Clips for more music trivia.